Tim Miles coming into season number 5 in Lincoln. Lost 3 transfers, adds 3 transfers. Got an outstanding guard in Thomas Allen, hoping to recapture some of the magic that saw them play in the NCAA tournament 4 seasons ago. And very pleased to be joined now by Tim Miles, along with a couple of his players, Glynn Watson and Evan Taylor. Gentlemen, welcome. Good to have you here. Give us a sense for what your preseason's been like, a few practices in.
Well, first of all, I want to set the record straight. This is my 6th season.
Okay.
And last year we were 12 and 19. We're not going back there, are we, fellas?
No, sir.
No. So really, we want to erase that, not relive it. You know.
Right. You don't want to talk. We can't talk about it.
Can't even talk about it.
All right.
Can't talk about it. So we're ready to talk about hope and change. Isn't that what Brock did? Right. Hope and change.
All right. Well, tell me what the causes for hope are.
Well, these guys are a big part of it. I think that last year at the end of the year we lost 5 in a row, whatever it was, or more. And then we had some off-season.
Who's counting, Coach?
Yeah,
told there'd be no math.
Get a little numb.
Right.
Yeah, and then we lost some guys. Some guys transferred, and it really felt like, okay, what's going on? And it's one of those old sayings that those guys that stay, it galvanized us as a team. It really brought us, I think, closer together. And these guys can tell you, this is a really fun team to coach and a really tight-knit group.
Where has this team taken the biggest leap, Glenn?
I think it's practice. I mean, we've been going at each other all summer and like the first couple weeks and things like that, and we just competing against each other. And then sometimes, Coach Miles have to step in and tell us, relax, because we get mad at each other and things like that. So I think we just, competing real well, and we're ready for Sunday. It's an exhibition, but I think our team is ready for it.
How about from your point of view, Evan? Where have you seen this team come together?
I would say more off the court. On the court is important, but off the court, like bonding togetherness is important too. Our team, we do everything together. After practice, we play pool together, play ping pong, talk basketball, talk football. And, also to what Glenn said, being competitive on the court, people are serious about winning every drill, like the smallest thing. So, I think that's the biggest thing, the biggest difference.
Outside shooting was an issue for you guys last year. How can that change with some of the new personnel?
Well, 2 out of the last 3 years, that's been a real crux for us, defending the 3 and making threes. Mm-hmm. I think we've added some talent. When you look at, besides these 2 young guys, we've added James Palmer, we've added Isaac Copeland, Thomas Allen's another very good shooter, Jack McVeigh is still there. I think you're going to see our numbers really flip in a huge manner on how we make threes. And then we've changed some things schematically to take out threes so that we weren't giving up such a high percentage. And like I think Evan alluded to, on Sunday we play a charity game down at Mississippi State. It should be a lot of fun. We just scheduled it yesterday, and we're going to hop right into it.
You scheduled the game yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah, we get a lot of stuff done.
You're a fly by the seat of your pants guy, Miles.
We're not Congress here. I mean, we get stuff done.
Tell me about that game.
Yeah, well, Ben Howland has a friend, Mark Boehm, in our administration. We're 2 Adidas schools. Wanted something good for Adidas. Wanted to go to the South, where people are directly affected by Hurricane Irma especially, and try and do a charity event down there that could raise money. And we're excited to do it on Sunday and get going from there. It'll be a great tip-off to the season.
What'd you guys think when he told you we got a game coming up this weekend?
I was very excited. I mean, I think everybody on the team was. We was kind of surprised, to be honest, because we didn't think we was going to have a game Sunday. But, I mean, I think we ready to compete against somebody else.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, I remember I was on my way to practice, and, like, one of our teammates told us, he texted in the group, like, we're going to Mississippi this weekend. So everybody was like, what you talking about? But then, like, we got to practice, and they was like, yeah, we're going down to Starkville to play a game. So it was just like, man, the season is here. So we're real excited.
Oh, that's pretty cool. The conference season is compressed this year. How is that going to impact your team?
It won't impact our team. It's, we're going to play 2 games early. We have that short turnaround. We have a lot of one-day preps this year by the nature of the schedule, as do other teams in the league. So that'll be, we'll have to consider some things defensively, because turn around with a one-day prep for a team, it's hard to learn, 14 man-to-man sets and 5 out-of-bounds plays. At the same time, this league is going to be great. Dave, this is like the NFL, really. I mean, you've got some elite teams. Certainly Michigan State's one of them. And after that, you can go a long way. And a team that stays healthy, gets hot, can make the schedule breaks their way a little bit. We've got some home. If we can survive early in that calendar year, we've got a favorable setup with a lot of home games at the end.
We were talking about the NCAA tournament year for you, and in that season, I don't think there were a lot of people who really looked at this team coming into the year.
Kind of like this season.
Well, yeah, very similar, right? So what would need to happen this year for you guys to have a season similar to what happened then?
We need to play great defensively, defend threes, and then make some shots. How about we make some outside shots, too, and stay together? And these guys are really a fun group to coach. You know, not every group is like that. These are great guys to coach. They compete hard against each other, but yet they're brothers off the floor, and that's what you want.
Where have you guys seen the greatest growth in this team from last year to this year?
I think competing. I think that was like one main thing that I think, and like we got a good team, like we have a lot of guys that's a good depth, so no matter what, he can go through. A lot of guys gonna play different minutes, different groups. So I think it's really competing with us. I think like last year we competed, but like this year in practice it's been a fight.
I would say experience. Myself, it'd be my second year playing in the Big Ten. Glynn's been a 3-year starter, and even we're adding guys like Isaac, he comes from the Big East, but he's had experience at a high level. James Palmer, Anton Gill, Jordy, they're older now, so like, we kind of know what to expect, and that helps you win games, like especially late in the season.
So I have one last question for you guys. Now, Coach knows this. You guys may not know, and I don't know if you pay attention to who's over there, but I do some play-by-play of games in the league also. And you have an addition to your roster this year from Iceland, who I got to say, I'm looking at the name, and I'm starting to sweat a little bit. I'm getting hives. I'm not really sure I can handle this. So I need a pronunciation guidance from the two of you on your new Icelandic edition.
I know his first name is Thorir. I can't say his last name.
You can't say Thorbjarnarson. How would you pronounce that?
I don't know, but I just call him Thor.
Just call him Thor?
Yeah.
Well, I can't do that. I need more. Help me out here, Coach.
Well, if I can come close, first of all, it's Thor. Hang on here. Thorbjarnarson.
Bjarnarson.
Thorbjarnarson, yes.
You are
somewhere
no help.
in there.
That
second time I was
course
close.
for you.
Second, then you
just gave me two different things.
You just interrupted my my mojo. Remember, you kind of interjected. Glynn, you got me on this one.
Got you, Coach.
Yeah. See, and then that screwed it. Thorir, Thorbjarnarson.
That's terrible. And there was no interruption.
So bad.
You went, you said something, then I interjected, you said something completely different. This is all on tape.
I know.
All right? So you can't just go around making accusations like that.
It's killing me. Thor.
All right. Well, we're really excited to see Thor.
He's great.
Did you go to Iceland to recruit?
I'm gonna.
Oh, it's great.
No, I still need to follow up with his mother for a home visit, so I'll be out there.
And after the fact, home visit.
Yeah, during probably take a break in January, catch the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
really
that
nice.
seems like it'll be really productive for your season. All right, good to see you guys.
Thanks,
Tim Miles,
Dave.
fellas. Good to see you. Have a great year.
Thank you.
Thank you.